Okay, so my camera is being a little fickle about recording today. So what I'm going to do is make this very straightforward for you, Cancer. I'm sorry there was a bit of a delay in getting to reading for you because honestly, this chart is really heavy. This is January 9th that I will be reading before you. I have found this as an astrologer to be an activation day. Excuse me. All of the personal planets will be at 1 degrees. Okay, Mercury, Venus, Mars, all at 1 degrees in their respectable places where they are. Venus will be at 1 degree Cap. The moon will be moving into the first degrees of Sagittarius. Mercury and Lilith and Jupiter and Saturn are all congested at the beginning of Aquarius. Chiron's at the beginning of Aries still. Mars is very much at the beginning of Taurus. And right at the tail end of your sign for this chart is the vertex. A vertex in a personal chart, it's like this little portal that when you connect with someone and it affects they have a placement that sits on your vertex. This person is going to flip the script for you. Okay, they're going to change things for you. Now, Cancer, this is happening in your first house for this chart. So as much as I would love to say, you're going to be the surprise, you're going to have the big news that changes the storyline. I really just want you to anticipate a lot of attention, not necessarily the best kind of attention. There will be positivity shined on you because Venus is in the opposite sign. Okay, she's in Capricorn. The sun is in Capricorn. Pluto is still there. There's a lot of weight in your 7th house. Okay, Cancer. So in your 7th house, 7 houses from Cancer is Capricorn. This is your direct opposite. Over the last 3 years, it has been a hellmouth for you in the partnership department, whether it comes to partnering with friends, business, family, lovers, even partnering with other teachers that you may be working with your children. However that partnership has been over the last 3 years, it's been really strained. Well, now it's changing. Big, big, big time. Okay? All that stress that you felt with your partners and your thinning and your cutting away of the people that don't fit right, all of that is about to be shifted, okay? And you're going to feel the losses now. You're going to notice, especially as we move into Aquarius season, you're going to be reminded of all the losses and the cuts you made, for good or for bad. It all starts with you, Cancer. There's a lot of focus on your job right now. There's a lot of focus on how your partnership affects your plans, okay? How your partnership affects your home life. How your partnership affects that part of you that doesn't like to go out into the world and work, okay? It's going to affect all the other cardinal points of you and give you a new plan. And I say new plan because the moon is in Sagittarius during this transit with Juno. There is a real big highlight on alliances that you make through friendships, for your business, for your anything you partner with. This is the time for you to really see what the plan is. Again, this is January 9th. You're going to get a dream or an awakening, and it'll come through your everyday life. So it might come through like a nap that you had in the afternoon, like a regular everyday thing, or like you may be grocery shopping and you get inspired. It's something very basic, like even like cleaning the bathroom. You may come to this realization and you're going to sit with all the choices you made and all the cuts you've made. And you're going to be forced to analyze how that best benefits you. Okay, and how that doesn't. There's a lot of lessons to take in here. The only thing that's really happening in the water signs is Ceres is with Neptune. I personally believe Ceres is very much like a Saturn figure of feminines. And when she merges with Neptune, there is a dry cut to what is allowed to be fantasized about. Okay? There has to be a reality. There has to be a tangible, physical connection to your dreams now. If there's not, they're not going to feel like they're attached to you at all. There's a lot of fate going on. Ceres is this asteroid planet that when they found, they demoted Pluto. She actually represents like the next to Gaia. Gaia being the ultimate feminine energy. She's like right underneath that as the most powerful of the Earth daughters. Okay, she's Persephone's mother. She stops the freaking world from moving when her kid gets separated from her. And this energy is now in the deep waters of Pisces with Neptune. Neptune in the deep waters is about what we dream. It's about what we manifest. Like the actual mind tunnel that we get into when we really connect to spirit and we get that message and that information about what feels good and what's right for our souls. Ceres is sitting with Neptune now saying, that's not going to fit. That's not practical. That's not going to work. I'll take that one, but not that one. That's okay, Cancer. Okay, you know how to navigate your emotions. Of all of the water signs, you're probably the most cutthroat because you're cardinal. Okay, you have a very wicked backlash when you get upset, and the tides when you get angry are more than dangerous. No doubt the waters have been very hot in your emotions, and you're probably felt, no doubt you felt a bit detached because the North Node has been going through, it went for the last 2.5 years, 3 years. It was going through your sign and then has now moved into Gemini, the sign in your 12th house. Okay, that is high. We're paying attention to our mind now. We're paying attention to the messages in our mind now. We're paying attention to the voices in our head now because they're loud. You have the North Node coming through Gemini in your 12th house. You are able to collect all the information. You know that. It's one of the reasons that you're such a caring individual is because you have Gemini in the 12th house. So you know all the things. And you know where the pain lies and you know where the happiness is. With the North Node moving through your 12th house, it's going to get loud in here. And that's okay. Give yourself grace. Everything is transitory and this will end as well. In like 12 months, you're going to feel different about this too. Okay? And it'll go through your 11th house and then you'll meet new people. But for now, it's time to cut away what's not working in your psychic. Whatever is sitting in your psyche that is itching away at you, you need to deal with that now. Venus is sitting in your 7th house saying, here, look at the love. Look at your partnerships. Are these worthy? Are these strong? Are these balanced? Are these harmonic? Because if Venus is sitting in your 7th house with the sun and shit is not going well, she will cut a bitch. She will cut a bitch. So, especially with Pluto there, man. Like, you're done with bullshit partnerships and friendships. Cut it right to the truth. Yeah, so that's about it for now. I'm not going to go too heavy for you, but as you activate, I want you to remember that your superpowers are in how you hear and feel the energy of other people. Don't let your mind get in front of you. Gemini's in your 12th house, remember? So you don't need to think about it. You know in your heart. All right, Cancer, so I'm going to let you go. It's a shorter video this morning, but again, activation date, January 9th, 2021. All the inner planets will be at 1 degree. And for you, this is really highlighting the choices you've made in partnerships and the superpowers you have when you partner with other people. All right, I love you. Be well, Cancer.